I've got a few games I haven't played. There's actually 40 more since I made the chorus vid. So, I'm scrolling for a fighter. I've got that itch. Can't go wrong with old school Mortal Kombat. Thanks Games for Windows Live. Okay, guess I'll try Street Fighter 4. Fine. Do I have some random fighter I've never played? Skullgirl's second Encore. I remember some buzz about this years and years ago, so sure thing. First thing to note is the soundtrack is hot shit. I love me some jazzy vibes. Now I'm a friendless bum, so I'll be in story mode most of the time, and right off the bat I'm getting some real strong visual novel vibes. Wondering if this is going to get like kind of perverted real quick. Okay, well, more perverted. Thankfully it doesn't though. I do have one or two more stories to finish, so maybe I haven't played as the bloke who breaks jaws with his flaccid tackle. Getting into the game though, the combat feels pretty familiar. Sort of similar to MK, a little similar to Street Fighter, at least to the uninitiated like myself anyway. You can do a huge range of combos, you have specials, and each character kind of feels very unique. Speaking of unique though, Skullgirls has its own feel from top to bottom. There's like the Art Deco menu design, the whole Showtime bit instead of fight, the music. Unlike a ton of fighters, I can't really just call it a clone of MK, KI, whatever. It's very much its own thing. And it has a really strong sense of identity. The story mode, which I've spent most of my time in, isn't awful. The characters all seem to have different motivations to get to the Skull Heart, and most of them you kind of get pretty invested in. Even though the story can kind of be beaten in 10 minutes, there's still that kind of drive to be like, ooh, why do they want to do this? What are they looking to achieve? So yeah, it's quite a well-written story for how brief it is. With all that said, I'm going to keep this installed and smash out the rest of the stories that I haven't finished. 8 skulls out of 10.